Welcome to Life Matters Simplified, your daily dose of wisdom. In today's episode, we're tackling a challenge we all face at some point: how to deal with unresolved conflict. We've all been there: a misunderstanding with a friend, a lingering disagreement with a family member, or tension with a colleague that just won't go away. But what if I told you that unresolved conflict isn't just about disagreement? It's about unspoken words, unhealed wounds, and missed opportunities for growth. So, how can we break the cycle and find resolution without losing our peace? Stick around and let's simplify life together. Segment 1. Understanding unresolved conflict. Let's start with a simple question. Is there someone in your life right now with whom things feel unfinished? Maybe it's an argument that never got resolved. Maybe it's silence where there used to be conversation. Here's the truth. Conflict isn't the enemy. Avoiding it is. Why? Because when conflicts remain unresolved, they don't disappear. They fester. They show up as stress, resentment, and even physical symptoms like headaches or anxiety. But here's the good news. Conflict can be an opportunity. When handled right, it deepens understanding, strengthens relationships, and brings clarity. Think about it. Have you ever had a disagreement that, once resolved, actually made your relationship stronger? What if the conflict you're avoiding is actually an invitation to grow? Let's break this down step by step. Segment 2. The 5-step process to resolve conflict. If you want to truly deal with unresolved conflict, follow these 5 key steps. Step 1. Acknowledge the conflict. Stop avoiding it. Have you ever told yourself, "It's fine, I'll just ignore it," only to find the tension growing worse? Avoidance feels easier in the short term, but it only delays the inevitable. Challenge for you. Right now, think of one unresolved conflict in your life. Say it out loud or write it down. Naming it is the first step to addressing it. Step 2. Understand your own role. Take responsibility. It's easy to blame the other person. But here's a game changer. Ask yourself, how did I contribute to this conflict? Even if the fault isn't entirely yours, acknowledging your part creates openness for resolution. Practical tip. Before talking to the other person, write down, what am I feeling about this situation? What assumptions am I making? Could I have handled anything differently? Self-awareness sets the stage for a healthier conversation. Step 3. Communicate with clarity and compassion. Think about the last argument you had. Were you really listening, or just waiting for your turn to speak? The key to resolution? Communicate, but don't confront. Use I statements instead of blaming. Instead of saying, "You never listened to me," try, "I feel unheard when I share my thoughts and don't get a response." This shifts the tone from accusation to understanding. Interactive exercise. Before you reach out to the other person, write a few sentences using I statements to express your feelings. See how it changes your perspective. Step 4. Seek a win-win, not a win-lose. Have you ever won an argument but lost the relationship? Conflict resolution isn't about proving who's right. It's about finding a path forward. Ask yourself, what do I truly want out of this? What might the other person need? Real resolution happens when both sides feel heard and valued. Practical tip. Instead of focusing on past mistakes, shift the conversation to, how can we move forward from here? Step 5. Accept that some conflicts won't have a perfect ending. Have you ever tried to fix something, but the other person just wasn't ready? Sometimes, despite our best efforts, the other person may not be willing to meet us halfway. And that's okay. Resolution doesn't always mean reconciliation. It means finding your own inner peace, whether the relationship is restored or not. Reflection question. Am I holding on to resentment that's keeping me stuck? What would letting go feel like? Sometimes, closure doesn't come from the other person. It comes from within. Segment 3. Overcoming common roadblocks. Let's talk about what often stops us from resolving conflicts. Fear of confrontation. What if it gets worse? Solution. Approach with curiosity, not aggression. Start with, I'd like to understand your perspective on this. Stubbornness. Why should I be the one to reach out? Solution. Ask yourself, what's more important, being right or healing the relationship? Ego and pride, they should apologize first. Solution, sometimes taking the first step isn't about weakness. It's about strength. Final thoughts and takeaways. At the end of the day, conflict isn't about fighting. It's about understanding. So, here's my challenge to you. Think of one unresolved conflict in your life. Can you acknowledge it? Can you own your role? Can you take one small step toward resolution today? Let's summarize today's wisdom. Acknowledge the conflict instead of avoiding it. Take responsibility for your part. Communicate with clarity and compassion. Seek solutions, not victories. Accept that not all conflicts will have a perfect ending. Relationships matter. And so does your peace of mind. If this episode helped you, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Join us next time for another powerful life lesson, right here on Life Matters Simplified. Until then, stay mindful, stay open, and keep growing.